Hi, my name is Jamie Schmotzer. I'm an instructor with the Old Road Alliance, and today I'm going to be setting up a shelter with the Teton Sports XXL Cot, which has been a very popular video for me. And so I'm going to go over this again and show you some of the things that I think are quite relevant about this cot. So first of all, what I'm going to do is go like this. Now, there's something in particular that I want to show you. Actually, Rachel Wayne, if you could come over here for a moment with the camera.
Oh, I thought you meant me.
No, bring the camera over here. I want to show you. I've used this thing so much that I've lost one of the feet in mud.
Oh.
So this, as you can see, there's just dirt packed in there. But I do want to show you something, which is when I extend this outward, okay, it's really important. Bring this out, okay? So you see right here, actually come around this side, where these go together, right here and right here, okay? Sometimes it like goes over to the side. So get a shot going down. See that? How there's that space right there? And you can set it up that way, but it needs to be in the slot. So when I'm setting it up, I want to go through each one and just make sure that these are in real good. Okay? Now they're all in real good. I'm going to flip this thing over just like this.
Oh, wait, I gotta step back. Okay.
All right, I'm just going to flip it over. Okay. And as you can see over on this side, come over on this side, Rachel Lane, thank you. I've got the accessory pouch on the side. Teton Sports. This is a can or a bottle holder. And there's all these different attachment points on here, pockets, zippers, key keepers.
Would that can holder hold this Starbucks coffee, Jamie Wayne?
Sure it will. Look at that.
Because that would make it easier for me to film your video
Yep.
if I wasn't holding
Put
that.
it right in there like that.
Fantastic.
So, okay, cool. And there's a little bungee here on the side if I need to do things like that. Just put that right around. And on this side, I can do that too if I needed to tauten it up a little bit. So, the last time I made a video, I forgot these two guys. So for all of you that have watched that video, which by the way, as of today, I've got more views on my Teton Sports XXL Cot than any other video I've ever done. So thank you all for watching that. But I'm going to show you this time these poles that I forgot last time. So it just slides right on in.
Let me get closer.
Like this. All right. And I connect that here. And I connect this one here. Okay. Now when I go to the other side, before I even try to get that in, I'm just going to pull this taut. Okay. And here's where the real magic happens. The last of the four sides to go in is usually pretty difficult on a good cot. So I got my third one in. Now I'm going to get this fourth one in. Come over here, zoom in. Now the problem is you've got to get enough tension, right? Okay. But see this red guy right here? And that red guy right here? See that, Rachel?
I do.
If I put that in here, now I can just use mechanical advantage to just leverage it over.
It's pretty genius.
It's pretty awesome. Yeah. So that is in. You also want to make sure that here and there on the other side that these are perfectly straight. Sometimes they'll be a little cockeyed and that's not a good thing. So those are good. Everything's good. So
The coffee's still doing good as well.
Coffee's doing good. I am going to move that though now because I need to move the whole cot and I don't want to spill your precious coffee. So just one moment. Now I'm thinking, after you got to move the cot, I just lift it up like this. I'm thinking something like this will work pretty good, Rachel Ann.
It's a good space. That's a big, nice. I mean, would rather be sleeping on that than on my little, sorry, Ella Bean, I love you. But that looks a lot more comfortable than where I'm going to be sleeping tonight.
For sure.
It's like a real bed.
Now, before I put any pressure on this, I want to check these again just to make sure that they're all in. They're all in. Right there.
Yeah.
And here and on the other side, they're all good. Okay, cool. So there's the cot. Now I'm like 5'10" or so.
Oh, let me get a good angle.
Look at that. This thing is huge.
That's nice.
It's huge. This is going to be so comfortable. I've slept in this thing for more than 30 nights. Yeah, definitely more than 30 nights. So here you go.
Going for the artistic shot.
Go for the artistic shot. Now getting up, you just don't want to sit directly on these bars. Right? So here I am, I'm up. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to need Rachel Wayne's help though, is set up my tarp configuration above the Teton Sports double extra large cot. So right here I've got, let's see, I've got 2 of these long poles. These are from Civil War reenacting. And then I've got 6 of the shorter poles. See, a little bit shorter. And we're going to put together, I've got a DD tarp. This is the 3x3. I've had this thing for a good 6 years at this point. And we're going to set that up with these are just 2x2 poles.
Do you want to talk about those little clips you have on there? Because when we used that tarp at the Campcraft, I really found those clips to be very helpful.
Yeah, so
I'd never seen those in my life, but
on the DD tarp bag, I've got this Night Eyes.
Sorry.
I don't know if you can see that, right? And there's just those little S-beaners. And as I'm setting this up, I'll show you. I put split rings, like, for keychains, at the end of the tie-outs. And some of them have these Night Eyes S-rings, or S-beaners. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to grab a stake handmade by Jamie Burleigh. And I'm going to grab my guy line. And I'm going to put this in here like that, right over that split ring.
no, hold on.
And now I'm going to need Rachel Wayne to hold this thing. Stand this up. Put that right there. Baton it in with this piece of the table.
This is nice. It's really big. I'm impressed.
Well, 3x3, Rachel Wayne, as you probably know from being an international woman of mystery, is about 10 by 10. So this is about 10 feet by 10 feet, 3 meters by 3 meters.
But like if it started to rain or something, I could almost slide my tent in there. We could sit in there with those chairs if it was raining. It's supposed to rain tonight.
Well, actually, AccuWeather said it's not. So
Well,
we'll see. So we'll unravel this. And look at that. There's going to be no kinks or anything. It's not tangled whatsoever.
it's all about putting it away correctly.
Yeah.
So then when you get it out the next time, it's ready.
That is correct. So let's see here.
Okay.
We're going to put that right here. Again with this board. Make our little trucker's hitch thing. Oh, not enough. It's all right. That'll come out. Start it down here. Up and through. Tension it. Let's get that nice and straight. Tension it. Slippery half hitch. And we're good. Okay, so let's see what the whole thing looks like now. This is pretty big, isn't it? Yeah, pretty nice. Make some adjustments here. That looks good. Now if I needed to, I could put 2 guidelines on any of these if I needed. If it starts raining crazy or anything. That's good, good. Yeah, so check that out. I can put this bag right in here so I don't forget it. And we're good.
Were those chacos that you're wearing, Jamie Wayne?
No, these are the Olakai or whatever.
Oh, there's a C on the bottom. I didn't realize. Sorry if I ruined the video with that.
No, they're nice though. Kick them off. This cot is huge. I love it. Oh. And I've got my nice tarp right above me. I might need to get a new one of these days. But that DD 3x3 I've had for at least 6 years. I took it to the Pathfinder School basic class in April of 2015, and I had already had it for a good year by then. So it's at least 6 years old. Gotten a lot of good use out of it. So that's it. This is the Teton Sports double extra large cot. It's awesome. I love it. It would be nice to get one of the mattresses, Teton Sports. If you're listening, send me one. You can find my email address and all that good stuff. It's jw@jwapothecary.com. And if you want to get a hold of me to send me one of those mattresses, that would be appreciated. But this one I paid for with my own money, and I'm not sponsored by Teton in any way, or DD Tarps. You want to send me another one? jw@jwapothecary.com. All right, so another night successfully slept in the Teton Sports double extra large cot, and I'm ready to put it in the car because we're about ready to go. So these end pieces just come right off, just like that. Pulls out, and the other side comes right out. Obviously, I beat this up, and what I like to do is just tip it over, and I like to sort of go like that to unlock these. Then it comes down, right? Then what I'm going to do is fold one side, fold the other, and you can see the accessory pouch just folds right up in there with it, right? So I fold that in, and there we go. For a trip like this, I'm not going to use the bag because, you know, I don't need to. Just throw it in the back of the car. And there we go. Teton Sports double extra large cot. I'm a big fan. Teton, if you want me to do a review of your sleeping pad mattress thing or your cot tent, hit me up, jw@jwapothecary.com. This is currently my first Teton Sports cot video. Has more watches, more views than any other video I've done so far. So people are definitely interested, and that's why I made another one. So hit me up, Teton, and we'll talk.